you think about what Blue Prism and ABBYY has done together in bringing the OEM of our timeline process and task mining capability to the Blue Prism platform last year, known as Blue Prism Process Intelligence. So this really it's a game changer we see in the market. We think for a number of reasons, but I'll give you three main reasons that from how we see it. Number one is when you're going into an organization, every organization is trying to understand what they should go and automate. Every customer gets access to Blue Prism Process Intelligence, and that, from ABBYY's perspective, is really bringing down that barrier to entry for everyone. And we really believe if people are going to automate their processes successfully, they've got to be adopting a process intelligence-led approach. And for us, this just solves all of that in one go-to-market approach between ABBYY and Blue Prism. And it's been well documented the mistakes they make of going after the wrong processes. With BPPBI, powered by Timeline, it really now allows analysts to go and analyze the potential pipeline of processes to go and automate and actually accelerate those. So that now they have a defined pipeline of automations to go after. But then beyond that, number two, it allows them to prioritize those based on best ROI, based on how much complexity is in that process, how many exceptions that happen. And all of this visibility and analysis comes out of the Blue Prism Process Intelligence tool powered by ABBYY Timeline. Then finally, three, that really allows a center of excellence. And in many large enterprises, they now have COVs set up for process mining. So it now allows that COV to actually go to their related business units and create their own reports, really based on the ability to anticipate. And we don't think that you automate something once and then it's done with, but the ability with Blue Prism Process Intelligence to actually go and understand after it's been automated how that's working and producing reports and catching any exceptions that might come out, so that you can actually act on those in real time before they become even more of an issue. And that's another key capability of our own Timeline product now as part of Blue Prism. So it's for us, it's really delivering the bookends to an effective automation approach. And you think of bookends for Blue Prism now as part of SS&C and what SS&C brings. Now Blue Prism has all the analysis there up front, all the abilities there to go and automate a process, and all the abilities to actually monitor that process still with BPPBI. So for us, that OEM of Timeline into the Blue Prism platform has really opened up all of the challenges that used to exist at a client to actually go and address these properly and not just be relying on data and guesses, in some cases in the dark, about what's best to go and automate. Every customer gets access to Blue Prism Process Intelligence, and that, from ABBYY's perspective, is really bringing down that barrier to entry for everyone. And we really believe if people are going to automate their processes successfully, they've got to be adopting a process intelligence-led approach. And for us, this just solves all of that in one go-to-market approach between ABBYY and Blue Prism.